My wife tried to turn our marriage into a revolving door of lovers, so I dismantled her fantasy, one receipt at a time. Chapter 1. The Proposal. It was 2 months after our 5th wedding anniversary when my wife, Tara, sat me down across a candlelit dinner I had cooked. I remember thinking she looked serene, almost too serene, the kind of calm that comes right before a storm. She took a sip of wine, leaned back, and dropped a sentence so casually it felt like a punch to the ribs. I intend to occasionally make love with you, but the rest, the majority, will be with my intimate partners. I'll alternate their visits and periodically host them here. When they come, you might have to sleep in the spare bedroom. She said it like she was listing ingredients in a new recipe. Like scheduling strangers into our bedroom was some sort of liberating lifestyle choice. Progressive, evolved. I want emotional freedom, she said. But I still care about you. You'll always be my primary partner. Primary. Like I was the main character in a bad sci-fi romance novel about polyamory and calendar apps. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just blinked, trying to make sense of the words. Because part of me thought this was a sick joke. But her smile told me it wasn't. Backstory: who she used to be. Her name's Tara. We met in grad school studying English Lit. She had a rebellious streak, a soft spot for Sylvia Plath, and strong, often vocal opinions on monogamy. But she always said she believed in loyalty. We married young. We laughed a lot. Shared playlists and takeout and rainy Sunday mornings. She used to dance barefoot in the kitchen. Now, that same woman was calmly proposing to sleep with other men in our home, and expected me to politely move to the spare room. Chapter 2. The True Agenda. Her words echoed in my head for days. You'll always be my primary. It haunted my thoughts, at the gym, in the shower, while tying my shoes. I started questioning everything. Had I been too boring? Too focused on stability? Had I missed signs? But that guilt didn't last. Because the way she delivered that proposal, it was polished, practiced. No one drops a nuclear bomb like that without rehearsing. And slowly, I realized this wasn't a suggestion for the future. It was a confession about the present. Looking back, the signs were there. A new password on her phone. Co-ed writing groups that ran late. Philosophical rants about how love shouldn't equal ownership. Dressing up for errands, more than she ever did for me. She was laying the groundwork, crafting a narrative. So when I objected, she could pretend I just hadn't been paying attention. But then came the moment I couldn't unsee. The clue that shattered everything. She left her laptop open while showering. A message popped up from someone saved as Sunbeam. Last night was magic. Can still smell you on my fingers. I didn't need more. That sentence alone ripped the illusion apart. She walked back into the room in a towel, scrolling Spotify like she still lived in a reality where I didn't know. But I knew. And I realized then. This wasn't a conversation anymore. This was war. Chapter 3. The Plan in Motion. The next morning I woke before her and opened my laptop. No yelling. No begging. Just cold, precise preparation. Step 1. Gather evidence. Thanks to our shared iCloud, I had full access. She never updated her password. In 5 minutes I found texts with 3 different men. Calendar entries for writing nights that lined up with hotel bookings. A shared Google Doc labeled * open partnership agreements. Intimate selfies she'd never once taken for me. And the worst. Tara, he suspects something but he won't leave. He's too passive. They thought I was weak. Predictable. The kind of man who would sit quietly while strangers rotated through his bedroom. They were wrong. Step 2. Legal strike prep. I called Mia, an old college friend turned divorce attorney. Is unapproved polyamory grounds for divorce? Yes. Especially when tied to deception, emotional distress, and financial misuse. Got proof. A mountain. She sent a checklist. Followed every item. Bank records. Screenshots. Chat transcripts. Even a video from our home security cam. Tara sneaking in a friend while I was away visiting family. This wasn't just divorce prep. It was a precision takedown. Step 3: play along. For 2 weeks, I acted exactly how she hoped. Smiled. I supported her journey. I tucked her in with kisses and watched her get bolder. Every night she left, I captured it. Every lie she texted, I archived it. I wasn't devastated anymore. I was patient. Chapter 4. Flip the power. Thursday night. She came home from a writing retreat, glowing like she just got back from summer camp. She walked into the kitchen. "Hey," she said. "I had the most amazing meditation." "Sit down," I cut in. Her smile faltered. I pulled out a thick manila folder. It landed on the table with the weight of everything I knew. "That," I said, "is everything you thought I didn't know." She didn't sit. I opened the folder and read aloud. Dates, names, explicit messages, screenshots. The open agreement. Her lover's smug remarks. The kicker. "Let him pay the bills while we play." She started shaking. "You violated my privacy." "No. I documented the truth." Then I slid another folder forward. Divorce papers, notarized, signed by my lawyer. "Sign this. No contest. Leave the house. Touch nothing. Or everything in that folder gets emailed to your parents, your friends, and your boss." She opened her mouth. Kept going. "The Dropbox is timed. If I don't disable it in 48 hours, it auto-sends. Try to disappear. Stall. Same result. You can't do this. You loved me." "I did. The person I thought you were." Resign. Silent. Shaking. Then walked out like a stranger. For the first time in months I could breathe again. Not because I didn't hurt, but because I finally had control. Chapter 5. The Fall. Tara moved out within a week. Quietly. No tears. Just silence and cardboard boxes. She left behind her manifestation journals, her vision board, and a reputation she couldn't salvage. The fallout started quickly. Her friends, especially the ones who bought her evolving marriage lie, began pulling away once the truth came out. One left me a voicemail. "She told us you were exploring this together." I didn't know. Her Instagram post about rebirth and freedom. 0 likes, 0 comments, deleted within days. Then came the HR complaint. Someone tipped off her employer about after-hours activities. They asked her to take a leave of absence. Her shiny new future shattered. Epilogue. Consequences are real. Tara believed she could redefine our marriage by herself, turn loyalty into a loophole, and me into a placeholder. She wanted open love without consequences. But I gave her something far more powerful. Closure. Consequence. And the silence of a man who no longer tolerates betrayal disguised as emotional evolution. She had her freedom. And I had mine.